That's what everyone expects them to do. But so I'm really glad that you brought that out in regards to Dylan being the only person that's actually interested.
And Dylan has said this.
So go on.
Dylan has said this, and I've said this. If Grubbs wants to come on this show and debate me, fucking come on. I'm talking to your wife now, dude. You know what I mean? I'm in your circle. Come on this show. Come on, Dylan.
My bro, his wife.
You can say whatever you want. You can lie.
Sir.
Bring it on, Grubbs. I'm fucking right here, man. Maybe we'll have your ex-wife on too, and you can argue with her, and you can argue with me, and you can.
Oh, I'd love to have her.
What a great guy!
Pull up. Hey, let's pull up text messages from both phones, his and yours, for the last 6 months, and go over them.
Yeah. See how you treat your wife compared to how I treated Emily, who I loved.
Exactly.
My core, and I never called her a fucking cunt. I'll tell you that. Never even came close to that. How many times you called your wife a fucking cunt? You fucking scumbag. The worst thing you can say to your wife is call her a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
And apparently that's his favorite thing to do. Fucking dirtbag. Okay.
Right.
Don't watch the
about
podcast. Mighty Meat and the Alternate Corner. I don't know. Should I advocate for Mighty Meat, Dylan?
I like Mighty Meat. Yeah. I like Mighty Meat.
He's political. He's a bit political, but he is an ex-federal law enforcement. He used to be a cop. What a great source of information. And he hates police. It's great, right?
Mighty Meat is somebody that I advocate on this channel. There's not many I advocate on this channel, but he's definitely one of them. He's another one.
And Dog Mama, right? Dog Mama is fucking.
Yeah, Dog Mama. Yeah. No, I think most people know who I hate. I don't like many people, so yeah. You know, if they're not here and I don't say their name, you know I don't like them. So, right,
we're gonna get you going. We're gonna get you going. The Alternate Corner, man. I dig your thing. That Zachary thing. You can talk about that. I mean, to try to get that kid out of. I mean, this kid. There was as much evidence against him as there was me. He's in fucking prison for murder, and he didn't do it. He didn't. I mean, he had a bad judge, man. He had a really bad judge.
Yeah.
And your show's trying to get him out of there. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. It's beautiful. It really is what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on too, man. I mean, like my brother says, if it wasn't for you, where would I be?
No. Hey, fucking hell. Right. Anyway, let's stop all that bullshit. Let's get on with it. You know, we got 10 minutes left on this. We got Matt for 10 minutes, and then we'll call it that. I need to go a half past. So. We're back again. There's a lot. There's a lot of this. So next week we're back again.
Are there not? There's what we call touching the ground. They hang themselves on a tree. And Emily was found.
Yeah. Okay.
September 16th depiction of how the remains actually still on the remains. It was still. Would you agree with me that this does it not a cloth?
Her left leg obviously is not the same as yours, but
next to her, and say that when you took the sample, you would agree. Moore is. Do you know his exact height?
Not.
And the tree branch where.
Yes.
So if I'm 6 feet tall, and I'm looking at that branch. A foot over my head.
Correct.
To make it seem like it was suicide. Yeah. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I could have missed details.
How would I get her in there in the dark and find a branch that was the perfect height to do this? Partially suspended hanging. In the pitch dark.
Because you, sir, because you, sir, on top of being a criminal mastermind, you are also Batman, who sees in the dark. Who was actually bitten by a bat. So you actually have bat powers.
I got a question.
You ever walk around in the woods? Yeah. You ever walk around in the woods off trail at night? You can't walk 3 steps without falling fucking down. There's fucking sticks and branches. How the fuck did anybody ever do this? She did it
I got a question.
On Monday. John Kramer saw her leave on Monday morning. She did it.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How did you not fall completely apart? How did you have composure when you're seeing these photographs?
Yeah.
It must have. You must have just wanted.
When I was in trial, it was really hard.
I know. Really that's what I'm asking, right?
Dude, I'm being in jail for 15 months, being tortured, not knowing whether I was gonna make it through it. God, really? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I remember talking to you during that, and that's what you kept saying to me all the time.
God.
Yeah.
Found God.
Yeah.
And I don't talk about it much because I don't feel like I have the right. But literally, I talked to you weekly when I was in jail, didn't I? Well, at some point we started communicating, right?
Yeah, daily.
I was.
I just never asked you just how were you able to hold yourself together, man? It was just insane. I was so proud of you.
Losing Joey and Palmer, my sons. After something like that, dude, you just imagine Matt and Mike weren't around anymore in your life, and they come and arrest you. It's kind of like, yeah, fuck you, you know? I mean, what else are you going to do to me? When you lose your children, bro, there's nothing really you can't handle. You know what I mean? I mean, after that, I mean, I'm ready for it. And now after this, you might think I'm a cold guy, you know? Like, look, he can just look at those pictures and not break down crying. Yeah, I'm hard as a rock. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not. What are you going to do to me? You going to tell me I have cancer? Oh, no. God forgive, you know, ooh, big deal. And not that, you know what I'm saying? You get hard, man. You get super hard. And
I don't know. I was balling.
It was like the police part of this took my attention away from the fact that I just lost Emily.
Right. All right. Thank you. That was my question.
I'm glad you asked the question because I was I wanted to ask the question, but
it was like a diversion. Literally a diversion. Yeah. And what?
Let's see how much was left. I'm sure.
Sorry. You were gonna.
Thanks, guys.
No, thank you, mate. It's good. It's great. Paul, you're a great addition. I love it. I love having Paul on here. He's giving us. It's great to hear from you, Matt, but it's also great. Like, it's great to hear from Connie.
Sorry about that. Yes.
If you could read the exact amount.
$97,499.
I wear a few different hats as CFO. You know, sometimes it's referred to as chief fixing officer.
Sam, on the basis that it is my thoughts, which I imagine, I can imagine a very near future, if we just do it by percentage, how many books are going to be increasingly written by artificial intelligence, to the point that when you look at a shelf, I imagine at some point in the future, if the intelligence does increase by any measure, that most of it would be words strung together by artificial intelligence, and it will be selling potentially better than the words written by humans. So again, when we go back to the conversation with your children, there might not be a career there either, because artificial intelligence is faster, can produce more, can test and iterate on whether it sells better, gets more clicks. It can write the headline, create the picture,